doing? This is your girl, the boss lady, hashtag the Dubai. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for coming through. If you're here for the first time, welcome to the family of everything beautiful. And if you're here like always, like you are that girl, thank you so much for being loyal. Thank you so much for being supporters. So today we are doing such a different, interesting video or interesting tutorial. Basically I've been getting a lot of questions on what it takes to be a makeup artist, how is the industry on the ground. So I thought, let me do kind of like a 3 or 4 part series on different topics on that involve the beauty industry or makeup artistry in itself. So today we're going to be doing how to be a makeup artist without going to a makeup school. Hey, disclaimer, I'm not saying do not go to a makeup school or makeup schools are bad. I am not saying that. What I'm simply saying is that sometimes necessarily you don't need to go to a makeup school for you to be a makeup artist for a few reasons, but makeup artists are good. They literally teach you some of the things that you never learn in the industry as you're working, or some of the things that we never share on our YouTube videos, more like your hygiene, insurance, or how to make sure that your client is really happy besides the skill in itself. So some of those things are very important that you really go to a makeup school for. But now all the things, or most of the things that you go to learn at a makeup school, you can find on the internet, on social media. Just follow people like me. I'm just kidding. But yeah, we're trying to share as much information, as much skill as we can on social media. And guess what? You get to watch over and over and over and over and over again those videos. So you get to learn over and over. It's not like you see a teacher and you learn today. Chances are high for them to repeat what you learned today might not happen. So take advantage of this time when you're on lockdown, when you have so much time, when you have so much access to internet, and really kind of like look at the information look on online makeup schools that you can get onto right now. So I'm going to share with you about five ways you can become a makeup artist without having to go to a makeup school. The first one is do your research. Do your research. Like in anything or in any job that you can get into, any career that you want to venture into, it's very important that you do an extensive research on it so that you understand what the industry is about. Because sometimes it's like saying, oh, I want to be a civil engineer, and then you get on the ground or you start studying and they'll be like, actually I don't want to do this thing. So it's important that you do your research. Watch tons of YouTube videos so that you can understand what the skill is about, so that you understand how much work and how much time is required for what you want to do. Hey, I'm not saying it's hard, I'm not saying it's easy, but I'm saying do your research so that you know your capacity and how you can extend it. And then secondly, research on if you can actually make money in this industry, like in your own area, because it's different. Some cities are busier than other cities depending on what kind of a city it is. Gauteng or Joburg is very busy. It's such a fast city, so it's kind of like busier than most cities. I'm not saying other cities are not busy, but I'm saying research that within your area or within your travel bounds, how busy would you make money actually with doing makeup. Okay, I'm not trying to discourage you, but that research is very important. Then secondly, you need to really dig deep within yourself. Do you have the personality traits that are required for you to be a makeup artist? Because you're going to be working with people every single day, different kinds of people in different areas, in different cultures altogether. So do you have the personality traits to actually manage to be around people? Or practice. I cannot stress this enough. After you've done your research, after you know what it takes to be a makeup artist on the ground, not only on theory, after knowing, you know what, I think I'm a friendly person, I think I can work with different kinds of people, whether happy or sad or in between. After having researched all about that, now it comes to your skill. You need to practice. Hey, don't put yourself under pressure when you feel like, you know what, I'm not getting it, I'm trying this look and it's not coming out right. Nothing can really come in your way when you practice. Be patient with yourself, continue doing it more and more and more again, and trust me, eventually, guys, I started from zero where I didn't know what makeup was, but with practice, like with diligence, let me tell you, there was a time where I wouldn't go to a client without doing my makeup. Whether it's a 4 a.m. client, I'll rather wake up at 2, because by then I used to even take a longer time. I'll rather wake up at 2 and do my makeup and then go to the client, because what I was trying to teach myself, I was trying to teach myself pace, I was trying to teach myself certain looks. Like I know sometimes I'm so lazy to do my makeup. I wish I could sit down and my hand just does my makeup while I'm just relaxed. I wish that could happen, but I was committed in improving my skill, that I made sure that I do my makeup every day. It was practice, especially when it came to cut crease. You know what? There are other looks that are quite advanced or quite difficult that I'm still trying out today. But start small. Don't start on like cut crease there, you know, like doing 7 colors or whatever. Try, you know, to start on basic. Like this eyeshadow is like really good. Like master certain looks. Once you mastered, you can build from those looks. So don't put yourself under pressure. Look for gigs, look for jobs, you know. Go to approach it, guys, approach clicks, or approach certain brands, especially the sessions of makeup inside shops, you know. Volunteer in those shops, like, because all they need, it sells. Most of them are not really makeup artists, and have knowledge of makeup to some extent, but being there really exposes you to different kinds of products, different kinds of skin, because different kind of people are coming, whether Caucasian, black, in between, Indian, whatever skin tone is coming through, melanin. So then you have to help them pick up like a foundation. They're asking you about shades of this, and then you have to literally, it puts you under pressure to really learn at a very short space of time, or really forces you to do your research, because you want to impress. When someone comes to your shop and you're selling makeup and you they are asking you a question, you must know, like you must be the person with PhD, so that you know what to do. It's gonna force you to go do the research, it's gonna force you to always be practicing. So go look for gigs. This will also help you to sharpen your skill. And then secondly, now you can start getting money here and there to build up your makeup. So unlike someone who goes to a makeup school, right, where they kind of like part of their school fees is gonna be a makeup kit. So when you do these gigs, these small gigs, or being in a shop, what does it do? You get like money. That money, you invest the money to the goal. Remember, being a professional makeup artist. So you start buying a brush. Remember, you're already, let's say you're working inside the 8 guys at a particular brand. So what you're doing there, oh, now you know I need 24 brushes. Okay, so this brush does this brush does that. Now when you get money, you go get those 24 brushes, you go get that eyeshadow. And luckily, when you're working in those brands, I think you can buy those things at a discount. So imagine that will work so much to your advantage. Approach certain people, offer to be like, you know what, okay, I can see you're getting your makeup done by whosoever, by Elena, and she's charging you 1,000 rand. I'll charge you 300 rand, but you know what you're doing, because you know I'm still working on my skill, I'm still working on my makeup set. That 300 rand will help you to buy another brush, and you know what, you're now getting exposure from this person, you're getting clientele as well, and now you're also really knowing on the ground when a client wants a particular look for a particular gig. you have to execute. Shadow a professional makeup artist or a makeup company, for example. So look for a makeup artist that really does what you want to do, what you really want to grow on, and contact them. Like, you know what, can I come with you when you're doing your clients? I'll wash your brushes. I love them, guys, because I hate washing brushes. Like, oh my god, it's so tedious. Like, it's so much work. Anyway, approach a professional makeup artist. I'm like, you know what, I'll be there, I'll carry around your stuff while you're working. I'll be passing you whatever you need. Do you know what you're doing there? You're really getting first and front row seat on what it takes to be a professional makeup artist. You see how she's handling clients, you see how she's handling certain looks. You know, okay, now when I'm doing this, I need to pick this brush, I need to do like this. How am I gonna work when I'm under pressure? You are learning different scenarios when I'm just doing one person, when I'm just doing a bridal party of 10, when I'm doing a corporate shoot, etc, etc, etc. So look, volunteer. Look for someone that can be your mentor. You know what, I had the opportunity when I started this to meet up with Zoda. Luckily, I didn't have to look for her in a way. We kind of like coincidentally met, and then she's been amazing. I know I can go to her even now when I need something. Like now I really needed this like pigment color eyeshadows, and the one that I just recently did like a neon green and a neon yellow on, I didn't have it, but I know like she's always there for me. If she has it, she'll give me or she'll tell me where I can get it from. She always encourages me, like, love, you're doing so great, I have seen you grow, because you need someone like that. So I have learned to, okay, every time I'll go and do a gig with her as an assistant, I'm like, oh, so that's how she creates that look. Oh, so that's what the products, I'll look at a makeup kit, I'm like, oh, she has, oh, Kryolan, oh, that shade and that shade. Sometimes I will ask her, I'm like, so in your kit, what kind of foundations do you have? But I was serving her as well in that process. I was not only taking, because being a makeup artist in itself is very hard. It's very tough, because now you're like doing free consultation. But I was also serving her and made sure that when she needed me, I am there. Like, for anything, I'll be there. Like, I'll make sure I'll cover for her for anything. Like, even today, like, she is amazing. She's one of the sweetest people that I know. And after doing all that, like after doing your research, after, you know, shadowing somebody, after making sure that your skill, after practicing, and after looking like for a temp job, what you need to do now, you need to start creating your portfolio. So make sure that your portfolio is pretty great, or start building up to your portfolio depending on the makeup artistry that you wanna pick. If you're doing special effects, now you're gonna start creating a portfolio of special effects. Weddings, if you want to do weddings, graduations, more like events, or photography, or videos, or media, or TV, because they are all different. But in a way, some of them kind of like end up doing like this, or you can do all of them. So now you need to start creating a portfolio on, so that when someone says, hey, where are you, what work have you done, so you can invest in a website. Which I'm like, in this day and age, well, it does really ensure like legitimacy of your work, of who you are, right? Because I know people there are really defrauding other people, so it's not really that nice. So websites are kind of like more professional. And then secondly, you must invest in a good phone. It doesn't have to be expensive, or good lighting, or make sure that when you take your pictures are really great. To make sure the lighting is perfect all the time, so that when someone goes to your website, they see that work, they're really interested into working with you. Invest on your social media. Like, this is your marketing tool that is going to be important. So the reason why I said invest on a good phone, or you make sure that you take pictures nicely, and so that when you post your work, it really does look appealing to somebody, that they will really want to book you for their event. So now when you take pictures, but invest in your social media, that in every platform you are very visible. That's very, very, very important. I cannot stress that enough. Like, there are courses actually now on how you can improve your social media presence, especially if you're not like the kind of person. But let me tell you, makeup artistry, what I've learned in this short time that I've been doing this, it's a service industry. It's all about serving people. Skill matters, I cannot stress that enough. But what keeps the clients, it's you. You need to serve your client. You need to make sure that whatever they need regarding of what they got you for, you can even do more than what they need you to do. So make sure that you put into mind before you think about doing makeup artistry. But this is how you can be a makeup artist without having to go to your makeup school. Just follow those steps. Those are beginning steps. So watch more videos on how to grow your clientele now, because you are a makeup artist. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and I'll see you soon. Bye now.